Originally, I trained as a physiotherapist, and I had some very general experience, and this journey eventually led me to being a senior program advisor in children's services for the Department of Health in Melbourne. From there I moved into management, but all the time in the back of my mind was the belief that God had something more that He wanted me to be involved in. And when it became possible to complete my training as a lay pastor, I chose to go that way. My role here is virtually the role of an ordained minister. Both John and I have worked very hard to become part of the community, and I think we're really quite well known in the community. I guess I'm just really involved in the ongoing life of the church here, and it's great.
When we first came to Donald, one of the things that was concerning me greatly was that the plight of the men. As we moved throughout the community, we found that the men were closing down, things weren't happening, they weren't talking, and so I got together with a number of people within our church congregation and said to them, look, I think we should promote a men's night, bringing men together. So the first night we ran, I think we had about 55 men turn up. Out of those 55 men, 20 would have been church men, and the rest were just people from the community or the wider community. So it was an exciting time for us. 3 years down the track, we now get somewhere around 90, 95 men.
I've been coming along to the men's nights for approximately 2 years, perhaps a little bit longer. There's no formal charge to get into the men's nights. The men enjoy the speakers immensely. We've had a lot of football chaplains from Richmond and the Bulldogs and Essendon and Collingwood, and they've just been fantastic. The men just enjoy it so much. So, as you can see here by the crowd that's here now, everyone chats and talks and has a good night, and even after the night, nobody wants to go home. They all want to stay and chat, and of course we have people here that don't see each other, even though they might be only a few miles apart. It's such a good chance for them to catch up and talk and discuss things of mutual interest, and we feel that we're doing the right thing by doing that, by them as well.
One of the exciting things we've been able to do is sponsor the junior football. And we've sponsored it in such a way, it's called the Free Kick, Donald Uniting Church Free Kick Youth Program. And what that means is that everybody deserves a free kick in life. We were able to get some jumpers for the kids with the Uniting Church logo on the front, and on the back it has the Donald Free Kick Youth Program. And you know, all those kids, since that started, and we've been going a year, they wear them down the street. It's incredible where they wear them. And it's promoting the goodwill of the church. And one of the things that we were concerned about the most in all of this was that we don't get kids at church. And Margaret and I looked at each other and basically said, well, we're doing it wrong, John. We need to take the church to them. And so one of the ways in sponsoring a football club is actually taking the church to the football club and showing them the good and the goodwill of the church, the grace the church offers, the love of God, and that's how we promote it. Yeah, you know, we are. We're bringing Christ in the community. We're bringing God to them in another way.